But most importantly, the guy at the end had the best question of all. Why are you still here? I thought you were leaving.
Right.
I thought when Trump got elected, y'all were just going to be out. Why are you still here? Whoopi Goldberg has decided that she is going to basically troll and badmouth and hurt the reputation of a bakery in Staten Island, New York that's been around for 145 years. Yeah, this is what this rich woman's going to do.
Now remember, Staten Island is a huge Republican area in New York.
So let's hear Whoopi.
So here goes the leftists trying to make Republicans look bad. Mm-hmm. She went in saying that she didn't get served, or she's not getting service because she's a leftist, and that's why they didn't want to serve her.
And while Al's getting mad about the climate, Whoopi Goldberg, still very much on her sex strike, is getting mad at bakeries. She tried to cancel a Staten Island mom and pop institution, claiming her order was refused because of her politics.
The place that made these refused to make them for me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What? Oh.
They said that their ovens had gone down, all kinds of stuff. Can't be because I'm a woman, but perhaps they did not like my politics.
Yeah.
But like the rest of the country, that bakery had enough. We're done apologizing. Today, the whole island showed up to say, hey, Whoopi, our boiler broke. And by the way, screw you.
I think one simple message is you don't mess with Staten Island. And they're not going anywhere, despite what other people on television have to say.
Exactly the type of attitude and elitist mentality that the American people rejected resoundingly on Tuesday. By the way, what's Whoopi Goldberg doing here anyway? Didn't she say she was going to move if Trump won? We'll buy her some cupcakes for the flight. Thank you all. God bless.
It's not just Staten Island. We're witnessing a historic political realignment.
All right.
So Whoopi Goldberg has gotten herself into a couple of issues right now. First was her trying to pretend like she is a working class person by trying to say that she needs to work at The View because she needs money.
Right.
Now time to check in on the ladies of The View, and today it's Whoopi who's taking a break from scolding the public about being concerned with cost of living, the economy. You see, she now gets it. She's just a working gal as well, struggling to make ends meet. We're all in this together, folks.
When you have one candidate who has been running for 12 years, who lies and changes things, I appreciate that people are having a hard time. Me too. Yeah. I work for a living. If I had all the money in the world, I would not be here. Okay? So I'm a working person.
There you have it. She's just like you guys. She's just struggling with mortgage payments and gas prices, except she's earning around $8 million a year. And that was back in 2022. It could be even more now. That's $666,666 every single month. According to that report, Joy Behar earns $7 million a year, and Sunny Hostin is on $1.6 million. Maybe that's why she's the angriest of the lot. Imagine Joy Behar out earning you by that much for doing the same work.
Now, I believe Whoopi Goldberg is worth $60 million. And she literally tried to pretend like Donald Trump getting into office or, all of that she needs this income.
Right.
I have to work.
Whoopi is so far removed.
And as you can see, though, they all make different amounts of money. So the wage gap thing, the men earn more than women. Yeah. These women are all doing the same thing, and Whoopi makes $8 million. None of them make that. So there's that wage gap. They talk about the wage gap all the time on their show. And here she's making more than all of them, and they're all doing the same job.
Right. So how's that work?
Somehow.
Where's that conversation?
Right. That conversation just poof, gone.
Right. That conversation gone.
Whoopi is one of those really delusional people that she's a hardcore left winger, and no matter how dumb the Democrats sound or act or anything that they do, she will stand by them because she's a dumb lefty. Yeah. I mean, this is a woman who, a couple years ago, got in trouble, had to apologize to her on her show 3 times because she said that the Holocaust and Hitler, the whole thing that happened there, that was white on white crime.
Whoopi Goldberg is facing a lot of outrage for this comment she made. Listen.
All right.
Let's be truthful about it, because the Holocaust isn't about race. It's about man's inhumanity to man.
Wow. Okay, so an estimated 6 million Jewish people were completely eliminated by Adolf Hitler. Where did she think that this comment would not garner criticism?
Oh, there is even more to that. Believe me. Whoopi also said, this is white people doing it to white people. So this is you all go fight amongst yourselves. This is what she said about the Holocaust. I mean, on a program where some of the most insipid things on television are reliably said on a daily basis, this one from Whoopi wins the gold medal.
And the Jews didn't like that very much, especially because she's walking around with a Jewish name that isn't her name.
Right.
And she kept saying it and then doubled down on a talk show and said it again. Then had to come back on her show and apologize again. So she puts her foot in her mouth a lot.
I don't know how they still have her specifically on the show. I guess for just the fact that her shock value, I guess maybe. Is why they do that she's bringing in people.
And she makes the most.
Yeah, she makes the most.
She hurts them the most, and she makes the most.
But think about how far removed you have to be in a Hollywood bubble you would have to be to talk about your millions of dollars as if you're living like a regular American person. That takes some real balls to even say such a thing.
And then those idiot women that are on her show are that's so funny. It's not funny. People are really struggling out here. And the reason why you guys lost is because you don't live in the real world. You live in a bubble. You laugh and mock people. And the truth is that you guys are all out of touch and delusional. And that's why you lost. You lost because of that. Hillary Clinton, AOC, all of them are lost, delusional people that honestly do not understand regular people.
That bakery is just like, first of all, the people in Staten Island look, there's a tight-knit community over there. They don't really mess around with people like this. They also, like, I think the guy had actually said, the guy's talking at the podium, he was saying that it's actually bad business to bring any kind of political into your place, your establishment. You won't be a smart business person if you care about someone's politics. Whoopi, no one cares about your politics, okay? The broiler didn't work. Calm down, okay? You're trying to make this something. You're trying to make it to where Republicans are like the bad people, and you're trying to create something there. And it's not going to work. No one's believing. No one believes you.
You're punching down.
Yeah.
I mean, what did Michelle Obama say? When they go low, we go high. No, you don't.
No, you don't. You
guys are low all the time. You guys kick people when they're down all the time. This company has been, I think they've had this bakery for like 100, I believe, right? Like 145 years. And these are working class people who have had a business that, first of all, you know how many businesses can last that long generationally in the family?
Yeah.
Most go under. Yeah. You know what I mean? After a while. The idea that you would purposely, and this is on purpose, take a well-known bakery,
I can't believe she would do that,
a family bakery, and then make them look bad on your big platform.
Do you know what that could do? If people,
she could have really damaged them.
That's what I'm saying. But the thing is that this is what I love. I love the election map. I'm always going to bring that map up. The election map. Because the election map means we have a lot of smart people in this world right now. And they didn't fall for banana and tailpipe. They were like, this would have worked in yesteryear. Like, this would have worked a few years ago. Maybe. These people could have got canceled. You know? But this time around, people were just like, nah, I don't think I believe that. So they didn't believe it. They didn't fall for it. The people in Staten Island were saying they didn't get their bakery goods either because of this problem. They even got a new broiler thing, I think, because of this whole situation. So they had a 45-year-old broiler that just went kablooey. It happens. It's an older establishment, and that's it. She's trying to politicize something.
And it's only because the Democrats lost. Do you think it's a little ironic that the people that she pulled this with were people who were in a very red area in New York? New York's a liberal town. It's mostly Democrats, but she picks the area where it's always red and has been for a long time. You don't think there was some kind of coincidence there? So what, you like that cake? This was her birthday. That's why she had the cupcakes on the show. Because she said that her mother used to have those cupcakes. So you've been to this place before, and they've given it to you.
And now
they're not giving it to you. You know, that is cat.
Okay.
That was a
total lie. That's a lie.
Complete. And I'm so glad that people are not just believing people all
Yep.
the time like they should.
People are different now, you guys. People
like they have been.
The majority of people right now in our country don't give a crap about celebrities and their whining. They don't care if you were not served and you're trying to pretend that it's for some other reason other than a very logical reason as to why she didn't get her damn cupcakes or whatever. But you know, most importantly, the guy at the end had the best question of all. Why are you still here? I thought you were leaving.
Right.
I thought when Trump got elected, y'all were just going to be out. Why are you still here?
Anyway, that was a very pathetic thing for her to do.
Yeah.
And I really wish Whoopi would just stop trying to do anything on the show. She is, I mean, I swear, this woman gets, and you know, even when Joe Rogan interviewed Trump, and Joe Rogan, the first thing he said was like, watch The View. And these people loved you.
Kisses.
He said, Whoopi.
Hugs.
He even said, Whoopi. Whoopi came and hugged you. And he was like, yeah, they were all my friends.
Oh, yeah.
And now all of a sudden they just hate him. And I'm just like, how? You know, it's so weird. You remember when Jill Biden first became first lady, they had her on the show. And Whoopi did not know, because she's a doctor. Whoopi thought she was a medical doctor. But she is not. And so she said she's a hell of a doctor. She does all kinds of surgery. She doesn't do that kind. She's a teacher.
She's a PhD. She's
a teacher. She didn't know that. See how she just says things? And so that got clipped up and moved around because she was trying to pretend like she actually knew. She loved this girl power moment. She's a hell of a doctor. And I was like, I know. And then even on the show, the girl's like, I think Joy said, I think she's a PhD. Or I think she's a teacher, right?
Right. She's a teacher.
And so Whoopi was like, Whoopi said, really?
Yeah.
So you don't even know what she is.
You don't even know about the subject you're supposed to be talking about. All right, but Whoopi's the mess of the week, and that's that.